OCD is a severe doubting disorder. When a person suffers from OCD, they automatically have repetitive intrusive thoughts. They feel so anxious, so fearful, they can't resist, and they feel bounded to perform certain compulsions or very strong urge to escape. They seek reassurance and they feel like they have become a robot, someone else is operating their mind and body. They have lost their control and they are bound to do something in a certain way. Hello, my dear ones. I'm Dr. Kashika Jain. I'm a clinical psychologist. In this video, I will explain about acceptance and commitment therapy. I will explain all these steps and how you will be benefited by following all those steps, and you would be able to live OCD free life. This is such an important video, so I want you to watch this video till end, and also do share this video with another OCD sufferers. Before I begin, I want you to download my mobile app. Just type my name. You will find my mobile app. There you will find OCD relief meditation and affirmations. Do practice them. Now let's start. As you know, when you suffer from OCD, automatically some images, thoughts, urges you are having, you are not thinking that way, you are not imagining that way. Actually, you are having them. They are repetitive, they are totally intrusive in nature, and one part of your mind knows they are fake. OCD is just making you doubtful about something. You know that is fake. Your OCD is telling you a fake story. Even then, due to that anxiety, discomfort, due to that fear of what if something really happens, then who will be accountable, who will take the responsibility, and some steps are not reversible. So you got fearful and you surrender to the OCD and you perform certain compulsions. This happens with you. But my dear, now you know that you are not thinking that way. You don't want that to happen. You're just simply having those thoughts. So first step is to catch your thoughts, your emotions, your images, your urges, and label them as they are OCD thoughts, and understand the pain associated with following all the rituals, doing repetitive compulsions. You are in a way feeding your OCD. You are making your OCD more stronger. OCD didn't help you in any way. And that's not the solution, the way you are performing certain compulsions. Because those actions are not solving your problem permanently. Only you feel temporarily relieved. But again and back, you are reinforcing your OCD. So understand that's not the solution. It just temporary feels like a solution, but actually it is not any solution. Understand the pain, the wastage of time, and all the time you do complete this cycle, you lose your confidence. So understand all this thing and start labeling your thoughts that this is not me, this is OCD. Second step, cognitive diffusion. Make a distance from your thought. You are not your thoughts. You are having them. Thoughts are just mental events. Thoughts are some guesses, assumptions your mind is making just based upon the data already your mind has. So understand, you are not your thoughts. So start seeing your thoughts as clouds or as flies. You are simply having them. You have a power to observe them. You have a power to notice them. But you are not supposed to, you are not anyway bound to follow through your thoughts, that whatever your mind is telling you, you have to believe. No, it's completely your choice. You have a choice to believe or not to believe. So make a distance from your thoughts. Understand those are just mental events. Those are just guesses, just assumptions why something happened or why something may happen. Your mind is creating repetitive doubt, and it is making you doubt to your own senses. So stop believing your mind and make a distance from your thoughts. And now the third step is see yourself in a different context. Label yourself, I am just an observer. I observe my thought, I allow them to come, and I let them pass. They are coming automatically without my consent. I am free. I have a choice not to engage with them. I can notice them because they are coming in my mind, but now I decide not to engage with them. I will play the observer role only. I am an observer. And start seeing your thoughts without engagement. As you are seeing clouds from a very distance, just like you are standing on a mountain and you are looking at the sky and some clouds are passing through. Just simple. This way, you are labeling yourself as an observer. You are observer. You are not somebody who are bound to follow every suggestion given by your mind. No. Your mind is just suggesting you something. Mind has no power to bound you. But when you start taking actions on your mental suggestions, then only your mind gains the power to give you the repetitive suggestions. And when you keep feeding, keep obeying your mind, then your mind gains the power to bound you. But when you choose to feel the discomfort but not performing any compulsions, you ready yourself to bear this discomfort, to bear this anxiety, but you will not follow any compulsion, then you reclaim your confidence, then you reclaim your control. Initially, it feels so distressing. It feels like that it's quite impossible to bear this anxiety, to bear this discomfort. And no matter this is a fake story, but it seems so real. I have to follow those commands which my mind is forcing me to obey. So it may feel so distressing initially, but when you decide, when you choose not to surrender to your mind, then the real recovery start beginning. Initially, it really feels so torturing, so distressing, but my dear, you have to go through this phase. This is for you. Now, the fourth step, you decided not to perform the compulsions. Even your mind is producing unnecessary discomfort and it's giving repetitively signal to your body, and your body is again living in so much distress, and it feels like that to get relieved from these distressing feelings, the only way is to perform compulsions. But my dear, learn to release your anxiety through another ways, like mindful living, breathing exercises, progressive muscles relaxation techniques. There are lots of techniques you can apply to relax yourself physically and mentally. Your thoughts are not directive to take compulsive, forceful actions. You have so many ways you can apply to live a conscious life. You can be mindful all the time. Like when you are eating, eat mindfully. When you're walking, walk mindfully. Whatever you are doing, just do it mindfully. Trust your senses because your mind is making you doubt on your own senses. But you develop a strong connection with your senses. Trust your senses. Engage all your five senses in all the activities so that you again start living consciously everywhere, every time. Because your mind simply converse you in the assumptions. But when you witness the reality, so you understand that what your mind is trying to tell you is completely a fake story. All the magical connections your mind is making, or sometimes over exaggerating, magnifying something, or simply forecasting for the future, all these are intrusive, distorted connections. So you don't get bullied by your mind. You again gain your control back. And now you know how to release your anxiety and let the habituation process done. Let me explain the habituation process also. Habituation process is a natural process when you expose your triggering situation and your anxiety starts building up. You stay into that situation, you don't exit, you don't perform any safety behavior, you don't seek reassurance, you bear the discomfort, and you let your anxiety go down naturally. So that is a habituation process where anxiety diminishes naturally and your brain learns to stay into the situation even if you feel anxiety, and gradually you recondition your body and mind with the same trigger situation that it is not dangerous at all. You can stay there without feeling any discomfort, and that situation is completely normal. So that way you retrain your mind to stay relaxed in those stressful situations. And now the next step is find your true values. You need to redirect your energy. For now, you waste your energy in performing some rituals. Continuously, you do some safety behaviors. You are not living your life by your values. You need to live your life by your values. So, for that, you need to first know what are the most valuable areas of your life, what is most important to you. So prepare your value hierarchy, what is most important to you. It can be any hobby, it can be anything, any area. So when you have your value hierarchy, then make a conscious choice. No matter how anxious I feel, no matter what my mind gives me suggestions or try to convince me by this fake story, I will dedicate my time to this area of my life. For example, you like painting, you like spending time with your loved ones, you like dancing, you like to excel in your work, you like to do physical exercises, you are planning to learn some new skills, whatever you value the most. Simply make a conscious choice to invest your time into that area. Initially, it feels so discomforting. It feels like that even if you are trying to engage yourself into that value area, even then constantly back in your mind, passively, your mind is continuously speaking with you, trying to make connection with you, again trying to convince you quit this area and again come back with me and keep performing the same rituals and keep getting stuck into the old cycle of OCD. But you need to ignore that OCD voice. You need to stick to your value area. You need to bear that discomfort, which is temporary, because gradually you are training your body and mind to stay into that situation. And when you repetitively on daily basis with a conscious choice, you start investing your time in your value area. You sit there, you be there, you bear the discomfort. So then you give a strong message to your mind that now you are completely out of the grip of your mind and you want this. You want this to happen. This is such an important thing for you. When your mind gets this message that this is something important for you, so it starts focusing onto that area. So this is a very good way of shifting your focus from OCD compulsions to your value area. So this is called redirection of your energy, because you need to channelize your energy. So no matter what is valuable for you, whatever you value the most, so start giving time to that area. Because when you keep yourself busy into your valuable area, then OCD least bothers you. And now the final step you can take, the repetitive committed actions. Because when you take repetitive committed actions, then only you develop new patterns very strong, and the old patterns, you stop using them, they automatically break. Means after some time, after few days or month, you stop having those intrusive repetitive thoughts. But if initially you try to stop, you try to suppress your thoughts, they express even more, because you cannot stop your thoughts. In your control is just to bear the anxiety, to do the evidence checking by some behavioral experiments and some new behavioral activation. So your actions are in control. That's in your control, that you decide to bear this anxiety and not to perform any compulsions, and you take actions in that direction which you value the most. That's in your control. But if you want to gain this control, that oh, I should not have this thought, and you keep focusing on this type of thought, still I'm having this thought, it's not stop coming, it means I'm not recovering. No, focus on to such things. Understand, thoughts will stop, definitely they will stop, but they will stop automatically. But unless you stop trying hard to stop them, once you stop trying to stop the automatic thoughts, then you feel you are automatically freeing from those thoughts, because that will happen naturally. So take repetitive committed actions into that area which leads to your recovery. On the daily basis, practice imagination techniques. Just sit comfortably, close your eyes and imagine that you are living OCD free life. See what you want to see, feel what you want to feel, hear what you want to hear, and just imagine live a OCD free happy life. This way you train your mind to take action faster into that direction which leads to OCD free life. Because when you simply imagine, your brain believes still you are taking actions, and your neurons gets fired and wired, and you create a memory, and that memory supports you in taking real actions. So my dear ones, these were the steps of ACT, acceptance and commitment therapy, because ACT tells us that stay calm even if you are having automatic thoughts. Don't fight with them. Let them come, let them fade away naturally. You simply stay committed not to perform compulsions. You stay committed to take actions only into your valuable areas. So ACT is a very powerful therapy to overcome from any kind of obsessive and compulsive behavior. So my dear ones, I hope this video educated you a lot, and you would be able to live OCD free life. You will surely gain control over your obsessions and compulsions. Now a small request, I want you to share this video to another OCD sufferers. Share it to the maximum groups, and if you are new to this channel, do subscribe this channel. It means really a lot to me. It motivates me a lot to make more useful content. Now like this video, leave a beautiful comment, or you can share your experience, how you feel after following those kind of steps. And remember to do exercises on daily basis. I will see you in the next video. Take care, my dear ones.